Hey guys, Tristan here. So, come on, bring it on. And I know it's coming. You know, where have you been? Or what have you been doing? Where's all the videos? Like I've promised multiple times in the past. Well, truthfully, I got burnt out. I did. And it seemed like every time I started getting the flow back and wanting to get on, I started making the leap, and then something smacked. You know, so I've been burnt out. I really have. And I'm not going to try and make excuses, say this has happened, that has happened. No, I burnt out. And, you know, I'm tired of saying, you know, oh hey, you know, I'm gonna come back, and then I put out 1 or 2 videos and then I'm gone with the wind again. I mean, I haven't been uploading for what? My last July was my last update video, so July, August, September, October, almost 4 months now I haven't uploaded really much of anything. Plus well actually, come think about it, even longer than that, this whole year has been up and down, and so has last year. And I'm not going to start making excuses. You know, there has been some things happen that's been bad, and yes, there has things been good. And of course, it's always the bad that happen right when I'm hitting that point where I'm getting ready to come back. And I'm not going to keep doing that. When I created this channel, I wanted it to be fun, and that's kind of a getaway, so I'm not going to go away. That's not only a commitment to you guys as my viewers, but to me, a commitment to myself, is that I do not want to go away. I enjoy working on the RCs, I enjoy doing videos, and I enjoy communicating with you guys. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying. I'm not going. I promise you guys that. So, I apologize. I really do, guys. I know some of you who have been here for following my channel for a long time, you know, have seen the sudden drop. And I apologize. I really do. You know, I don't like to just kind of dip. A lot of people have done huge favors and huge things, you know, between donations and general conversations, and just have given me a lot of help over the years. And I don't just want to drop that all, you know, as feet and walk away. No, I am going to here to stay. So, you know, I would like, there's a couple updates though I would like to go over. If you guys remember, in one of my last update videos, I made mention to my cat Hobbs, the orange tabby that's been in multiple of my videos, not only in the background, but, you know, I know he was a topic in one of my previous update videos, that he came down early summer with diabetes. And mid-September, due to complications, he was put down. So that was a big blow with that. So I wanted to let you guys know, because some of you guys, you know, were interested in what was going on with him, and just wanted to let you guys up to date with what was happening with that. That was a big thing with me and my family. You know, yeah, some people say it was an animal, but it was also an animal I had since I was 8 years old. He was 13, 14 when we lost him. So, I mean, we had him for a long time. He was always there. So it was a major blow. And it was one of the few things that kind of sunk me back. You know, there was issues, you know, between my computer. You know, we had my sister's wedding, losing Hobbs, getting a job promotion. There's a bunch of things that was going on, and You know, none of it, not all of it was bad. Majority of it was good. You know, that was really the only kicker was that moment. And that kind of shut me down for a while, admittedly, and that was not a good thing. So, I'm back. That's the major thing. I'm back. I am not going anywhere. In fact, most of this last month or two, I've been working on something. So I know I had uploaded that one video of me taking apart my computer back here and rebuilding it. That was because I started having issues with my motherboard and my processor, which put me down for about a month. I couldn't use my computer. So I'd upgraded it, and that put me back into business. I got a good motherboard in there now. My processor is good. So yeah, now my video making machine right here is in good shape. So don't have to worry about that anymore. So what I started doing is planning basically a fresh start for my channel. One of the big things that have always irked me was the comments I would get saying I'm a copy of Dark Clipped Heart, Jason, one of my good friends. That was always something that irked me because I've always been trying to differentiate myself from my buddy Jason, and though, you know, I was doing things in the channel differently, that was one thing that kept getting recognized, and it kind of bothered me. And I know it shouldn't, but it did. But there was also things that I did with the channel that I myself did not like. I had grown apart from wanting to do the leveling upgrades that I've always done, and it might be a little too late in the game to change up how I do it, but I'm going to change it up anyways, and just to see, kind of test the waters. See what you guys think of it. So, because what I'm thinking of is, instead of focusing on every individual upgrade, kind of do batch upgrades. And they're not going to be step-by-step how to. If you guys need step-by-steps, you know, that's where you can go to, like my buddy Jason's. It was more of like a montage kind of a deal. Was what I'm thinking. And basically it'll be differentiated up in between power delivery, which would be like your transmission. You know, obviously power would be ESC motor or engine. Power delivery would be your transmission, center drive shafts, differentials, and main drive shafts. And I believe I was gonna throw like, you know, like your standard hex hubs and that kind of upgrade as well. Suspension, which would include any axle carriers, steering blocks, caster blocks, A-arms, turnbuckles or toe links, or all of those, and shocks, and main chassis upgrades, which would ever be like, you know, new bulkheads, or you know, whether it's an upgrade chassis, or chassis accessories. And then the big one, which would be appearance, which would be your body, bumpers, and tires. So I was thinking about, you know, that's probably 4 or 5 different videos that are which go take a bunch of random little videos that you would see repeatedly for different RCs and put them all together. That would, one thing it does is it would, you know, not as many uploads, but better quality uploads, if you know what I mean. And then say, you know, I have some of these RCs pretty built up, so if I were to do that with the existing RCs, I would add on to them, basically. So say, oh, I'm doing this upgrade, but I already have this part and this part, then I just don't do those parts for that specific upgrade. But I would, you know, say this was what that would be included. So like for Raven, all the way down there, you can't see her in frame. She has pretty much everything RPM'd out, but there is plenty more room for aluminum suspension parts, or you know, better shocks. She's got the standard shocks or whatnot. Just, you know, the simple stuff. Or more than just the simple stuff, because the simple stuff is the stuff that you'd see repeatedly. And then that would go in with most of the newer RCs that I have that have hardly had much of a spotlight. Like Kodiak here, Rogue, Drogon, Monster, or Pyro, Velocity, and the new one. And so a majority of them. So that's what I'm kind of thinking. And then the rest of my content would be more oriented towards review videos or run videos. You know, some more of those, because those are one of the big ones I want to start doing more of. As well as some more custom stuff. You know, do separate videos for custom stuff, because I think that would be a lot of fun to start doing as well. Is, you know, if I have multiple 3D printers now, so if I'm making a part, you know, it's custom, show it off, you know what I mean? Show what you can do with it, and, you know, upload the videos for people who have access to 3D printers to print out and have on their own RCs. And then maybe I've been throwing that back and forth as starting to 3D print certain stuff for people, you know, but I'm not sure yet with that, because that's still a thing in itself. But, you know, definitely planning on some big changes to the channel, and once that starts up, it will be big. I know right now, as it sits, I don't have anything for, like, the full thing for one of those videos that I want to do. I mean, I guess I can get the front and rear bumpers and all the accessories I wanted for Rogue here, and then paint the body, because he's already got the tires I wanted on him. So then it would be body, bumpers, and any bumper accessories, and that would be his appearance upgrade, batch upgrade video thing. It makes sense in my head. I don't know if I'm explaining it all that well right now. I'm just kind of going off of what comes off the top of my head. I know I just uploaded, as of right now, like 5 minutes ago, I had just uploaded the last individual level upgrades, and that was for Monster for the mud flaps. That video has been sitting in my computer, needing to be edited for probably 2-3 months now, and that was recorded mid-summer. So when was that? It wasn't August, because that was before I had to upgrade the computer. So yeah, it was recorded a long time ago, and then I'm gonna upload this after this video, another review video, and that's reviewing of the RC Raven Inc. or not RC Raven Inc. The what company was that? I don't remember off the top of my head anymore. I know I said it in the video. It's the rear exhaust system that I had on Goliath. I'm going to be doing a review video for that one, and that should be out tonight as of this recording, because I'm going to pop this in there, do that, and done. Now for some things I've been doing in this last time I've had off. If you can see behind me down here, I now have a pegboard set up behind my my desk. That's now I'm gonna be able to start putting tools and whatnot back there. And it also gets rid of the window and the gray background that you guys would see in my bad videos. So it generally will kind of make the rear aesthetic a little more pleasing, if you ask me. And I just actually got a text. Look at that. Thank you to Riley. I'm Rayan. Welcome back. He's right there. Oh, stupid iPhone. There he is. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right there. Thank you, buddy. It's good to be back. So put that on ringer. A little shout out for that, you dude. So some of the things I've been doing, I actually redid my lighting system back here, as you guys can see. Before, I had these little 3D printed clips, and over this last summer they all fell down, so I designed and printed a bunch of. They're just. Do I have any spares lying around? I do not see any. So they're just little angled pieces that you screw in, so these aren't going anywhere, and they hold both strips of LEDs quite well. They have the pegboard. I went ahead, and while I was doing this, I took all of the RCs down, give them a once over. The big one that needed the work the most was Goliath, my T-Max. I basically ripped them completely down, cleaned them up a bit. The big thing was his, I took off his exhaust system and put the old one back on. That was a big one. Rebuilt the engine, rebuilt the transmission, the easy start, all that, greased it up, got it running good again. So he's cleaned up, going good. I know in the last video that I showed Kodiak off putting the engine in him, the video ended up not so good. Well, not the video, but the running him ended up not so good. But I got his engine rebuilt and it's running great now. What had actually happened, I don't remember, it was a while ago. But when I, did I actually upload it? That's a question. Yeah, guys, my apologies here, but let's see here. Let me go back to my video manager real quick. But anyways, when I did when I put the easy start system on him. When I took him out back and started running him, I got it running, but it was very poorly, and all of a sudden, just done. It stopped working. As I was taking the engine head off, I found out that 2 of the 5 screws that held the head on, the caps blew right off. So I lost compression, and if you guys know how nitro engines work, it's just like a diesel engine where it's the heat from the actual compression that ignites the fuel mixture, and with no secure head, there was no compression, and it was no good. So he's working fine now. I have a servo on order for Alpha here. He lost his servo, the nice metal geared Futaba one I put in him a long time ago. That happened. I don't remember if I told the story, but my dad drove him underneath his work truck, banged it against the rear axle, and destroyed the servo. Rogue's working well with his new ESC. Pyro's working well. Monster's never had an issue. Drogan is running well because I got new motors and everything for them. The minis, they run surprisingly. Aurora still has Raven's still having connection issues with the transmitter. I just need to get her new receiver, and then Aurora's running fine. So yeah, the biggest one that needed a bunch of work was Goliath down there. But yeah, so a lot of stuff I've been doing. I got more stuff on the way. Really cool thing I did was because I have about 4 of these Easy Start wands, and this is another thing I did that is on my Thingiverse page. Is actually 3D printed a replacement back for it. So those who do nitros that have lost the back for their Easy Start wands, let me know. I have a replacement. So yeah, really just been doing a lot of stuff, trying to get back into there. Big thing also that's going to help kind of lighten up my videos a bit more is this morning I designed and 3D modeled new brackets for my camera here. That allowed me to mount LEDs. So as you can see, my hand, as I get closer, is being lit up by the 20 LEDs that I hand soldered to some of these things. I'll get a picture and put it up so you guys can see what it looks like on the outside. It's not the prettiest of things, but it works very well. So that's going to also help lighten up the videos. Unfortunately, I don't have the money to go out and spend on a brand new camera, because the one I want's like $500-600, and not right now. I'll wait till tax return season for that one. But yeah, with that, that'll definitely help improve the lighting quality of the videos. I just now got to figure out how to get audio, good quality audio through this, because it's not the easiest of things, because this specific camera doesn't have a line in for audio, so it's going to require a little fun for that one, but it's doable. So really it's just figuring things out at this point. My tripod was broken. I fixed that with some more 3D printed stuff. Just getting things set back up and ready to roll. As I said, I have one more video coming out after this, which is the review video. I'm gonna get back to work on that as soon as I'm done with putting this back up. And then I'm gonna go through all my parts, figure out what I have, what I need, and then go from there. Big thing would be is figuring out what next video to do, because it's starting to get cold, and that means I can do some snow runs, and there's not gonna be many bikers out in the tree line, so I'm thinking maybe tomorrow I'll bundle up doing a video through the woods again, because that was a lot of fun. And this time around I won't have to deal with a lot of people over there, because I love driving the RCs through the trails. It's just there's people out there that aren't too happy with us when we do out there, because they're the BMX tracks, and I'm pretty sure no one's going to be out there for this. So I'm going to try and do a video tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, just been just gotta see what goes on. Like I said, I'll go through all my parts, figure out what I have, what I need, what I can do. So that's gonna be about it. So I hope you guys are happy to see me back. I hope that the changes I'm gonna be starting to make actually help produce better quality videos. That's my big thing right now. Is I want to make better videos for you guys, and I want to start keeping up the uploads for you guys. That's my big thing right now. So let's hope that I can keep this up. And if I start falling short, call me out, please. Because you start calling me out, then that's going to give me more of a drive to continue doing it. So other than that, guys, this is me now rambling. So I'm going to end this here before I continue to ramble for another hour. So hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are glad to see me coming back, because yeah, and really do hope everything works out. So I'll see you guys next time.